What happens when truth dares to speak? When courage dares to question the powerful? Those who spoke truth were silenced, killed, erased. But their ideas lived on. Now, listen to their voices, the ones they tried to silence.
I was killed not for violence, but for asking questions they feared. They said I corrupted the youth because I taught them to think, not obey. A questioning mind is dangerous to rulers who survive on ignorance. So they chose silence over truth and sentenced me to death. You can kill a man, but you cannot kill an idea born from truth. I drink this calm, not because death is easy, but because injustice is heavier. They never hated me for being a dictator. They hated me for being independent. Took a poor, ignored land and made its wealth belong to its people. I spoke against empires, against control disguised as freedom, and I stood alone. When bombs fell in the name of liberation, Libya began to bleed. Judge me, but ask yourselves this: was Libya safer before they destroyed me?
I fought not for glory, but for the oppressed, and the world tried to silence me. I am Ernesto Che Guevara, the man who refused to stay silent while injustice ruled. I took up arms because silence was a crime against the suffering. I was hunted and betrayed not for violence, but for refusing to submit. They shot me in cold blood, believing fear would end my ideas. They killed a man, but the struggle for justice does not die. I did not beg for freedom. I demanded it, and that made me dangerous. I am Patrice Lumumba, the voice of Congo, the threat they couldn't control. They stole our land, our labor, our future, then handed us fake independence. When I spoke the truth, I was betrayed, sold out by my own, and hunted by powers abroad. Didn't just kill me. They dissolved my body in acid, hoping history would forget. Can erase a body, but you will never erase the hunger for freedom.
Could not defeat the idea of Palestine, so they tried to silence the man who carried it. Crime was not violence, it was insisting that Palestinians exist and deserve a future. They isolated me, surrounded me, cut me off, because ideas are dangerous when they spread. I fell ill suddenly. Many believe it was no accident, but the truth was buried with me. They thought my death would end the question of Palestine. It did not. Can kill a man, but you cannot bury a people demand for freedom.
I did not wake up wanting to die. I woke up refusing to live as a slave. I am Bhagat Singh, born under chains, raised by injustice, and shaped by a generation that refused to kneel. I watched my people bend under laws written to break them, and I chose resistance over silence. They dragged me into their courts, not to seek justice, to make an example. They hanged me at 23, believing a rope could restore their control. They ended my life, but they exposed the empire's truth. Ours survives by killing ideas.